so tonight I am going to make Dijon meatballs and gravy, and then I'm going to either serve that with bread or pasta. I haven't decided yet. I might just do bread because it's easier, but I will get started. So first off, get a bowl out, and the recipe that I was looking at called for 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm just doing 1. I'm not too worried about it. I think that will be plenty. Seriously, I hate when you think you cut it open and it's not all the way caught. There we go. There we go. Okay, so ground beef. Maybe if I can ever get it out of the container. Okay. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the meatballs. Oh, there we go. There. And then I'm going to make the gravy. So meatballs consist of the ground beef. We're going to toss an egg in there, 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs, some allspice, a little nutmeg, which I actually feel like the nutmeg might be overkill because I already have the allspice, but I don't know. That's just what it says. An onion finely chopped, they said. Which I gotta chop that up still. Oh my god, this has also been a problem for me. I've had this garlic for like months, and every time I open it, the plastic is like still on it, you know? And, okay. Oh, there we go. We need a little garlic. Let's put about a spoonful in. And what else might I need for this? Oh, I gotta chop up the onion. Let's do that. What do I do with my little cutting? Oh, gotta grab my other cutting board. I used it for an apple earlier. So this is a small onion. Today I'm just gonna use half of a larger onion because I have it, so. Okay. And I gotta put, I don't remember if it's just for the gravy, but I'm gonna put some Dijon also just in the meatballs themselves. About a tablespoon. I have to look at the recipe again, but because of the way this thing runs, I'll wait. And while these cook, I'll shut off the live video so I can read the recipe. I would do it on my computer, but my computer died. And I don't have it plugged in, so. Oh well. Okay. There's this. I'm just going to cut that part off. Oh, I'm using my new knife, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. It works so well. Okay, that looks good. Oh. So maybe you can see me, but probably not. And this meal is only really going to take like 30 minutes, which is pretty bomb. And you can use like essentially the same pan for the whole meal. Because I will brown these. Stop. glass cutter. I feel like I really need to take like a knife class. And I feel like this is like not really that finely diced, so. Oops. I'm just gonna dice it up this way. I really should get one of those little, I always see them at TJ Maxx. They're like those little chopper things. I think my mom has one. Oh, which I guess I should really say is my mom sewed me this apron. Okay, I don't know how much you missed there, but hopefully not too much. I hope it didn't like end my video actually. A little salt. Oops, I got a little onion on the floor. And that is it. Should I make this in my cast iron today? Or should I make it one of my new pans? I think I'll make it in one of my new pans. I don't know how many meatballs it makes though. Okay. We'll do cast iron since it's out. I will slightly clean it. Ew. Oh, my stovetop is disgusting. It's so dirty. So easily and so quickly. Okay. I'm going to turn this on to medium. I'm going to oil it up a bit. I'm just going to use a little peanut oil. I really don't want this stuff sticking. Okay, and I'm going to mix this with my fingers and my hands. So, the beef was really cold, so it's like, I hope that it all So the recipe says to make the meatballs and then freeze them for 15 minutes, but I'm gonna skip that step today, the freezing part, and I'm just gonna make the meatballs and put them directly in the skillet, because I think by the time I start like forming these babies, my skillet should be warm. And maybe I didn't dice my onions small enough, but you know, not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna make my meatballs like yay big, okay? Oops. You know what, maybe I should follow the directions. I just want to make sure I get this all incorporated. Okie dokie. Oh, so I'm almost done with my first week at my new job, and so far so good. I really like it. I love that it's like super flexible too, which is awesome. So that's great. And I work with really smart people, which is awesome. And it's just kind of been a bit of a whirlwind, but it's exciting. I'm really excited about it. I get to do a lot of stuff, And that's what I love the most about it, is there's a ton of growth, and I will walk out with so much knowledge. And I know nothing about healthcare, so it's also kind of cool to learn about that. So okay, I'm gonna start just setting these in. I think I can make maybe 2 more. I can hear them sizzling. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, let's see about this last one. Might be kind of big. I don't know what's. Maybe I'll add a little bit to another one I have in here still. I need to tip my pan just a smidge, because the oils like kind of fall into one side. Okay, there we go. There, look how easy that was. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands, and then I'm gonna turn you off for just a second. I'm gonna look at the rest of the ingredients, because now I'll make like the gravy after I brown these. And I'll give you a quick little close-up, I guess, really quick, of how it all looks. But yeah, back to my new job. I'm working out of a co-working space downtown, which is, I really like it. I take the bus, which is not optimal, you know, but it actually, so far, I've I've learned it pretty well. Like I've now figured out like the best bus to take from near my house, which is awesome. I don't know how next week will be with the like viaduct closing and like all the traffic that's gonna happen, but we'll see. You know, I'm not too worried about it. Okay, here, let me show you a little close up of what it looks like. Oops, sorry. But there you go. There they all are, just chilling in the pan. I tried not to turn the pan up too high, because cast iron will, you know, it'll like burn. It gets really, really hot. So I'm gonna brown these until they're cooked as much as I can tell, and then I will make the other sauce, and we'll see how it goes. But I will be back in like, I'd say like 10-ish minutes. Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm back. I need to make, I was supposed to use like beef broth or whatever, and I forgot to get it at the store. So I have some vegetable based like bouillon stuff here. So I'm going to do 1.5 teaspoons to, I just boiled the water in my little electric skillet or electric kettle, which is really nice. The meatballs are still over here cooking. But, so I'm going to do 1.5 cups of water. And then I'm going to do 1.5 teaspoons. Oh, it's like really thick stuff. Gross. Ew, 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 ew. It looks gross. Okay. That looks like about 1.5. And I'm going to just dissolve that in here while those finish cooking up. It's pretty easy though, this thing. There we go. Most of it's dissolved already. And I'm gonna give it one more minute over here before I take them off the stove. I'll bring this over here so you can see while I do this. Pardon my cupboard that you're looking at, which obviously is not that pretty. I'll just put it right there, and you can watch me now make. I'll take the meatballs off, and then I will start making the rest of the stuff. So, I'm not gonna drain the pan at all. I'm gonna leave like the onions that have like basically fallen out of the meatballs just in there, and any other drippings, because that'll make the gravy even better. Okay, I am going to kind of scrape some of this up. Okay, turn it down just a smidge. We'll add the butter. I'll let that melt. I kind of highly doubt I even needed the butter, especially with all these drippings. Maybe if I would have frozen the meatballs, I wouldn't have got as much, but it looks like a lot of this. I also used higher fat beef too, though. I used 80/20. But, okay, while that is melting, I'm going to grab my flour out. And it's just a couple tablespoons, so not really much. Should maybe get my whisk and do this. We'll see how this works, and if I need to switch to a whisk, I'll switch to a whisk. So 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna just sprinkle this baby. And the flour is really just to, like, you know, thicken it up. Oh. Which it looks like it will thicken pretty quickly. You know me, if I can avoid getting more dishes dirty, I will do it. So, okay, so that looks pretty good. Next, I will pour in the broth. And some more mustard. Turns out I wasn't actually supposed to put mustard in the first part. No worries. Or in the actual... I wasn't supposed to put it in the actual meatballs, but you know, it's not gonna hurt anything. Okie dokie. So we are gonna let this simmer till it thickens up. Nope. I'm just gonna put a lid on it. I'm also gonna add a little milk to that too, but I'm gonna put some stuff away while that heats back up a bit. Okie dokie. have too many condiments in my fridge. It's a real problem. And then I'm going to put some bread. I'm actually going to go to bake and see if that'll save me this time. Some bread in the oven. I keep burning bread every time I try to toast it in the oven, so fingers crossed that this time it... Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to actually add any milk. I might just do without the milk. Let this sit a little bit longer. And you know what? I think I will just let you go, and then I will show you. After this is thickened up a little bit, I'm going to add the meatballs back into the pan. Let them simmer for a while, and then it's dinner time. And I will show you the final product. So I will let you go.